She's always talking about the Constitution. She's always talking about the Constitution provides me with, go back to your own country and figure out your Constitution.
That's my boy. There it is. Oh my God. Wow. See, I've been waiting on it. Why we had to wait for this for so many years? We should have been doing this right off the bat. Oh my God. Prove it. Yes, this is what we want to see. Yeah. Get these fucking foreigners out of our country, come in here, try to micromanage and tell us, oh, this isn't what America's about. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You just came here 5 years ago. You're going to patronize everybody else. Who the fuck are you? You're talking about trying to work in the best interests of Somalia. Our country, Somalia. Nah, bitch, your country is America. And if it's not, get the fuck out. Bro.
He's always talking about the Constitution provides me with, go back to your own country and figure out your Constitution. She's always talking about the
I am so fucking sick of foreigners coming into our country, trying to patronize us, use our values against us so they can push their own reductive ideals, their, like, again, this is what happened in Minnesota. They were getting mad that everybody wasn't voting for the Somalian because they're Somali. Like, I don't want to have more race-based, identity-based politics. Why the fuck are we importing a bunch of people that want to, like, we're importing, like, fucking tribal blood feuds from Africa into America. What the fuck is going on? It's crazy. Jacob Frey speaks Somali too. Yeah, that's Lawrence of Minnesota. I know that. I don't even blame him. Like, this guy, honestly, somebody said this guy was born in the wrong century because he's meant to be born in like the 16 or the 1500s where like he's sent to like a foreign country to like manipulate the people there into becoming a British colony, which is like, honestly, that is pretty much like, he played them. He beat them at their own game. They came to his house, and he beat them at their own fucking game. It's impressive, man. Lawrence of Minnesota. So, yeah, I saw this too.
So let me get this straight. Y'all calling Trump a racist for holding these Somalians accountable, cheating the system.
Yeah.
And 88% of them are on welfare.
I don't know if it's 88%.
So that means us hardworking Americans getting all these taxes taken out of our check.
Yeah, thank God. Let's import more people that have an 88%. Oh, let's say, oh, it's not 88%. It's only 50%. Oh, wow. That's so much better. But what are we doing? We going in here like it's only 88%? Yeah, exactly. Like, God damn. Like, what are we doing? Like, this is the level of dishonesty and bullshit. Like, it's crazy that they just expect Americans to just fucking import all these people, don't do shit, and pay for all their stuff, man. Does that make you fucking mad? Makes me so fucking mad, man. It does. Makes me so fucking mad.
88% of these Somalians
too much?
are using them. What the hell is
a quick
wrong?
Google would show this is false? No, you're right. It would show it's false. You want to know what the real number is? The ones that are on Snap, it's at 44%. I'll pull it up right now. What percentage of... Let's see if I find it. 42%. I got it wrong. It's 42, not 44. 42% of them on food stamps. Google will tell you the truth. Yeah, there's this one here. Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, it's only, guys, it's only 40%. It's only almost half. That's the wrong chart. And that's only one government assistance program. That's food stamps. That's not the other 50 other assistance programs. That's only one.
With y'all. Then I'm going to try to make this
Stamps
make
on welfare?
You got the girl.
I get that.
Ilhan Omar, whatever her name is. She's here sending out a message to other Somalians. Speaking in her native language.
Yeah, like, I'm going to be real. Like, I don't want to have people come here to this fucking country to start speaking some fucking foreign language and trying to run for political office and having these, like, weird foreign ethnic groups that are trying to get political power in America that don't even fucking speak English. Like, this is way over the line. like ridiculously over the line and steal money. Yeah, and steal fucking money.
And she keeps saying our country, referring to Somalia, but she's in the United States.
Exactly.
And she's in the office.
100%.
She works for the government.
That's right.
She is a politician.
For them.
What kind of shit is this?
Exactly, bro. What kind of shit is this? Exactly.
You would never see an American go to another country.
Imagine doing this. Imagine going to fucking Japan, China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, fucking Morocco, like some of these countries, and then saying, oh, we're going to do what's best for us. And you're talking about Americans. Like, what kind of disrespect is this? It's outrageous. Absolutely out. Yeah, it's crazy. It's serious when you call it English and not American. Yeah, it is.
Get in office. Refer to
I hate this
country.
shit.
Speaking about America in that country.
Shit.
I hope I made sense. Are y'all cooked?
It makes sense.
Not to mention, Tim Walz is running Minnesota as governor. Like, what happened to our country, bro?
He a retard.
Like, this shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's so bad that I'm seeing Democrats who don't even like Trump, and they're like,
this is
I
too much.
actually agree with him on this. I don't like him.
This is one of those like 90-10 issues. Like, anybody can see there's something wrong here. Anybody can see that.
I still think he's a dickhead, but I agree with
Trump.
him.
The thing is, that's the thing. Like, you don't have to agree with Trump on everything. Like, I think almost nobody agrees with Trump on everything. Like, especially for me, right? Like the Epstein shit. Like, you fucked this up so bad. But like you should stop thinking about things that way. Like, stop thinking about like you have to go all or nothing on everybody. That's not the way the world works. That's not the way anything works. That's the way Twitter works. And maybe if you only live on there, that's why you think that way. But everywhere else in the world, that's not the way it is. Follow the idea. Yeah, follow the idea. MAGA's on Twitter. Who gives a fuck? There's so many retards on Twitter. You should never be basing what you're doing off of them.
On this. And then let's play a game of switch the roles. Put any other president in Trump's place right now.
Yeah.
Taking a stand on all of this madness that's happening.
It's outrageous.
And y'all would not have an issue with it. Y'all only mad because it's Trump.
Yeah, true.
Y'all soft as hell.
It's the same with the Epstein files. Oh, yeah, let's release the Epstein files. Bro, like, you had 4 years to do that. Biden was in office.
I don't like his delivery.
Yeah.
And a lot of y'all wish y'all had the balls to, stand on business like that. You wish you can put your opinion out there like that. But you're too scared to. So Trump rubs you the wrong way. Because you know your bitch ass can't do it.
That's a fact. And so, yeah, anyway, Biden didn't campaign on it. Yeah, but he still should have done it. So what you still should have done it. And you got this right here, right?
Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty. There are reports that the Trump administration is planning to send ICE agents here to the Twin Cities to target our neighbors of Somali descent. This is part of a recent pattern to single out our Somali community members. This is rooted in the idea that if they spew hatred, it will
She looks like Bill Clinton.
Divide us. But we won't let that happen. There are no roving gangs of Somali people in this community harassing, threatening, doing anything to any of our community will divide us. But we won't. There are no roving gangs of Somali people in this community harassing, threatening, doing anything to any of our community members. And let me repeat that again, because I've heard this
Let's
often.
hear it again.
There are no roving gangs of Somalis targeting or harassing or doing anything inappropriate to any community members. Those are simply lies. It is not true.
I see that.
Our office at the Hennepin County Attorney's Office here will not assist in any way, shape, or form in any of these ICE raids. From our small business owners to our healthcare workers.
I think that what we need to do.
To children growing up in Cedar Riverside.
What we need to do is that after we solve this problem, we need to bring these people up on charges of sedition. We do. We gotta put them up on charges. Like, I think it's not enough to win. You have to take all of the people that were against you and make sure they are never against you again. You got to put them in jail. Absolutely. Like, this is outrageous. Because here's the problem. And this is an abstraction. It's a second order effect. And so people might not get it directly. Whenever you don't do your fucking job and you let these people run wild, it doesn't matter whether it's Somali, they're Antifa, they're white, they're black, they're Hispanic. It doesn't fucking make a difference. When you let these people run fucking wild and cause problems, burning shit down, beating people up, stealing shit, fucking everything up, the fact is that you have a responsibility to the public and you're not doing it. And you're not doing it for a political reason. And the fact is that if you let somebody like this get hurt and you let this get worse, you, in my opinion, are an accessory to it happening. You are. You're an accessory to it happening. And I think that you should be treated just the same as the people that did it. Because you, at the end of the day, you have the control to make this stop or to let it continue. And you can do that. You are the government. You can do anything you want. You're the fucking government. You let it happen. You are effectively allowing these people to be fucking terrorized for no reason. And it's even worse than this, because I bet there's plenty of people from Somalia that are fucking fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with them, but this entire racial identity that they've created by displacing the actual accountability, the problem isn't the fact that they're Somalian. The problem is the fact that they're committing crimes and they're defrauding the government. That's the problem. That's the big issue. And every single time that gets criticized and you want to, like, oh, well, you're racist for talking about this. The only reason why they're saying that is so they can deflect from the fact that they let it happen. They let it happen. They didn't give a fuck. They were like, oh, yeah, this is okay. And they let these people run wild, scam the fucking government, commit crimes, do all of this bullshit. And you know who really suffers? The other Somalians who are law-abiding citizens who do come here to try to at least have a better life. Yeah, they might be on fucking welfare, but like, I'd rather have somebody on welfare than somebody defrauding the government for $1 billion, sending it back to their home country to fund terrorist groups. This is outrageous, and it's radicalizing people. This fucking Karen, Bill Clinton retard is sitting here doing this, making it worse for everyone, making it worse for Americans, making it worse for Somalians, and I hope and pray that one day she will be making it worse for herself. I hate these fucking people. They are the worst. That's what I think. What a bunch of shit. What a bunch of bullshit. Read the sign behind her head. If you see something that's not right, not fair, and not just, you have a moral obligation to do something about it. Yeah, bro, like it's so justifying. I think these people just talk like this for the optics, so take away her ability to be visible easy. Well, I think that really it's about whether you're letting people have crime run wild. Women should not be in positions of power. Tim Walz let this happen. He's not a woman. Like, yeah, he bald as fuck. He a bald-ass old man. Like, it's not about her being a woman. It's because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It just seems to somehow just keep getting worse and worse and worse. So, yeah, generally that's what I think, and I'm very frustrated about this, but I don't really see it getting any better until people look at it. But the problem is that a lot of people, you can never criticize this problem because they keep calling you racist. Here's the fact, and this is you need to take the power away from that word, the power away from this insult, because they're not calling you racist because you're doing something that's racist. They're calling you racist because you've identified the grift that they have. They're using this as a word to hopefully make you afraid because, oh my God, I don't want to be called this word. I guess I have to comply with them and do everything they tell me. That's what's happening, is that they don't actually think that you're racist. They're fucking racist. You had Ilhan Omar herself telling people that the other Somalians that disagreed with her had to go back to Somalia themselves. They're trying to send each other back. But the moment that you say it, suddenly you're the race. Get the fuck out of here. What are we talking about? It's such an absolute fucking manipulation. It's unbelievable. It's unreal that this is even happening. The Karenocracy needs to die. It's a lot more. Nobody cares about that anymore. Yeah. People use these words. They call you these names. They don't mean a fucking thing. None of it matters. If somebody's calling you that, it means you're probably right. Because that's the reason why they do it. They would debate you on the points and the merit of what you're discussing if they could, but they're not able to. So they have to resort to name calling because they've run out of ammunition on the other perspective. That's the reason why. They're trying to hopefully scare you by a word. Let me go back. I'll see if I can find any more of these. Taking a dangerous path. What's this? No. Oh, God. No. Not again. All right. Let's see it. Here we go.
As much as Trump and his cronies want to act like we have no power to respond, the truth is we are more powerful than we think we are.
Right.
And I want to underscore the importance of using every single leverage that we have at our arsenal.
That's why you got to do the same thing against them, is because if you don't, they're going to do it against you. That's why you never, ever, ever take half measures with people like this, because they will do the same thing to you if you give them the chance. So you never give them the chance. You got to see things for what they are.
Because we do have a lot of leverage.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that those who are collaborating with the authoritarian regime pay a costly price. As much as Trump and his...
Thank God. Thank God we have a bunch of foreigners coming into our country trying to tell us what our politics should be. This is amazing. I'm so happy. Absolutely incredible. At least she's speaking American. True. Wasn't her father a dictator? I don't know. But yeah, terroristic threats. It's not really that. I mean, like, it's stupid. Like, I mean, I get it. But, you know, just in general, like, I was wondering, is there another one here? It's deeper than Minnesota. I'll watch one more.
Come see Columbus, Ohio, fraud investigators. If you go to the government-assisted housing areas, you will find that most of the housing is Somalians.
Nope.
I would say about 80% of the government-assisted...
Why are we putting our tax money to house foreigners in our country when we have people that are homeless that are Americans? What the fuck is going on? Alien, you gonna make fun of the way she looks? The fact is that she should be in that house before they are, because she's a fucking American. That's the way it works.
Housing in Columbus is occupied by Somalians, and the parking lot is occupied with a whole bunch of brand new cars.
No way!
And the women walking around have designer purses with EBT cards.
What?
And they have Apple iPhones stuck up in their hijabs. Yeah. And then go to the businesses that are owned by the men.
What about them?
Because see, what happens is when you have a restaurant or when you have a little corner store and you have a couple of wives and you only have to claim one, then that means the other wives get EBT cards. And you can
that's
use
convenient.
Those EBT cards
How about that?
to buy food for your store or your restaurant.
Wow.
Or what you can do is you can get a home health aid company. And then you only hire Somalians to work the home health aid. And what you do is you just make sure their paperwork looks right. It don't have to be right. But you just make sure it looks right. And then you send them off for those home health aid.
What is this shit?
Y'all don't want to talk about fraud.
Yep. It's crazy, man. This is unbelievable where this shit is happening, man. It is. And, they calling it like Nazi Germany?
Growth in this state, they have contributed a lot to the state of Minnesota and the city of Minneapolis. And yes, folks have done, horrible things and people have committed crimes, but we should not be pointing the entire community in one brush. And then
stop calling criticism of it racism against the entire community, and then look at the criticism of people inside of your community as individual isolated incidents, rather than trying to defend them by categorically assigning racism, calling them Nazis or something like that. The only people, at the beginning, people said, oh, well, there are these bad actors here. Let's get rid of the bad actors. Then people that are in the community go and they say, no, this is racism. Originally, it wasn't a race issue. They made it a race issue to hide accountability.
single out as fellow Americans. There's a justice, there's a process of due process, and I believe those folks have been dealt with by the state leaders. And but
obviously not.
Now, President Donald Trump singling out and attacking one group of people, and ICE being on our streets and asking people documentation. It feels like we are in 1930s, 1940s in Germany.
Then go back. Go back. This is crazy. You're going to say it's like a Nazis? It's like the Nazis because we don't want illegal aliens in our country? This is outrageous. I'm glad that finally, like, this is such a just dramatically ridiculous, just like totally unfair, stupid fucking thing that even, like, it even exists. I'm so glad that it's taken this to effectively, I think, finally radicalize and wake people up to this problem. It's outrageous. It's been going on for a long time. I don't see any gas chambers. This is literally Nazi Germany. Yes, holy fuck.
Never thought there would be a time where I will tell my community to carry their passport around because you look like Somali. You might be stopped by ICE.
For sure, guys. It's just like Nazi Germany. The audacity of these people, it's outrageous. I'm from the EU saying this. Yeah, y'all got your own problems. You got people doing that too. As a German, it's insane to compare this to Nazi Germany. Back then, they would have killed them, no questions asked. They take the horror away from the word. They did. And this is the reason why, is that the reason why they do it is simple. It's because they want to emotionally manipulate you and take advantage of you to make you agree with them by co-opting your own values, your own morality, and your own viewpoints against you to then weaponize them in order to take advantages for themselves. That's what they're doing.
Can you shed any light on why the fraud got so out of control in Minnesota?
Why did it happen?
I think what happened is that, you know, when you have these kind of new programs that are designed to help people, you're oftentimes relying on third parties to be able to facilitate. And I just think that a lot of the COVID programs that were set up, they were set up so quickly that a lot of the guardrails did not get created.
So it's their fault that they got scammed. That's it. She's saying that's it. And so this is the reason why people get fucking mad, is because you're going around saying that it's the fault of the people that made the system, that there was a bunch of scammers. Get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah, you could say they need to improve the system, sure. But at the same time, it's really the fault of the fucking scammers. At this point, they're so invested in this narrative, admitting they were wrong would paint them in the worst light. Yeah, I know. Why do you keep listening to her? Is she full of shit? No reason to listen? Well, that's the thing. They don't deny that they defraud the American people. Well, of course they did, because it's undeniable. It's fucking obvious. So, yeah. Anyway, I think this is very fucking annoying. It's extremely frustrating. And hopefully now people are finally figuring it out and they're understanding it. But it has taken a extremely long time for people to pick up on this, right? And what is this here? Oh, no more promoting the Safari restaurant. The owner who... Oh, here we go. The owner who donated to her campaign was convicted of feeding our future for $250 million fraud scheme. Wow. How about that, huh? That's crazy. And yeah, it's just fucking unbelievable, man. It is unbelievable. Wow, big surprise. Yeah. It's just I'm so fucking annoyed by this. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I want to show a stream again. This is one she called clans to be kicked out. Yeah. So this is another one here. I will show you guys this. This is funny. So this is the person who. When a Somalian person becomes an enemy, they become a serious one. Oh, here we go. The people, what does it say? The people like that living right here in our city. We all see them. Some of us try to dismiss it, saying, oh, that person talks too much. It doesn't mean anything. Or leave them alone. That's my relative. You probably met them in a coffee shop. You know exactly the kind of people I'm talking about? You've talked with them in Starbucks? Yep. Maybe you've seen them at the mosque once in a while. Maybe you've gone to parties together. You know who I mean. You've seen them. We need to get rid of these people. So you got this, right? They even say that to each other. They can't even, like, there's inner PvP among them. They're trying to say, this is a congresswoman saying this herself, but the second that Trump says it, now he's a Nazi. Get the fuck out of here. Does that mean you're a Nazi when you say this? Oh, well, that's different. No, it's not. Like, we've imported African blood feuds into American politics. It's fucking ridiculous. We'll never gain power and move forward to Somalia as long as these people live among us. Wow. Never listen to them try to talk about, oh, we're such victims. If it was up to you, you'd be victimizing each other. You're out there doing speeches in a foreign language, doing that. Here. We don't kick him out? Yeah, exactly. See? Other Somalians? Yeah, these are other Somalians. Spread lies about us, make videos. Yeah. This is what's happened. There's no way to defend ourselves. I can't keep telling you that I didn't want that because I got work to do, for sure. America's far too tolerant. I think we are too. Massively too tolerant. You have a tolerance paradox where you can't allow people who are tremendously intolerant into a tolerant society, or the society stops being tolerant. And you see, this is them. This is the society. This is their community. They're trying to kick each other out. Is this what made us great? I don't think it is. It's crazy weird. Yeah, it is. Super weird. What is this? What is it? Give me a second. That's your responsibility, your job, to not welcome these people who block and undermine Somalians in a country. And this is also another really big component, is that these people are not arguing from a position of policy. They're not arguing from a position of ideals. They're arguing on race-based identity politics. Vote for me because I'm the same ethnicity as you are. This is antithetical to the American way. It's antithetical to the Constitution. It is antithetical to all philosophy and Western reason, period. And they are coming in here, and her big sell is vote for me because I'm the same race as you. That's it. Absolutely unreal. Totally ridiculous. I'm so glad this is happening, and now people are waking up to it. It's fucking ridiculous. This is nonsense? Yeah, exactly, right? And take it to court, it swears too much emotion on both sides. It's impossible to be impartial. It's like, I mean, I don't know about this being emotional. I think it's pretty fucking obvious. Enough rage for you today? Yeah, I've been pretty fucking mad, huh? And who publicly defends them doesn't belong either. I know. I would put them up for sedition afterwards. I absolutely would. Because the people that are doing this stuff are just simply taking advantage, and they're manipulating everybody, right? And they're doing so in the most toxic and detrimental and damaging way. And I find it to be just completely disgusting, if you want me to be honest. Postmodern left doesn't have objective universal standards like those. Yeah, it's funny, the USA dealing with all these kinds of problems. Well, it's people that have had, the problem is that people don't understand how to handle people that act in bad faith. And I think that they're so naive that they think that everybody that they're interacting with, you know, who brings up the Constitution is doing that because they like the Constitution. They're doing that because they like the idea of freedom of speech. No, if it was up to you, if it was up to them, you wouldn't have freedom of speech. They would have freedom of speech, and then you wouldn't. That's the difference. Donkey video? Yeah, we'll watch this. Exactly. USA, nowhere near will have problems with the rest of the world. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's only in one city, right? And that's the reason why it's important to identify it right now before it gets worse. So, yeah, that's what I think. Honest people believe everybody else is honest. Liars assume everybody else is lying. Yeah, and both of them are naive. How do you, though? How do you handle the people that act in bad faith? You just acknowledge they're liars, and then you get rid of them. That's it. It's simple. So, yeah, I don't get it. But it's been a problem, and hopefully it'll stop. But we'll see what happens. Anyway,